Hey, what's up everybody? What's going on? It's been a long time since I've made a video. I've been doing a lot of different and amazing things, gathering so much knowledge about blockchain, about cryptocurrency, about IoT, about trading, investing, real estate, tech sales, software as a service. I mean, we are doing so many fantastic and amazing things, obtaining so much knowledge, and working on multiple ways that we can help you enhance your future self. So if you don't know who I am and you're new to this channel, well, my name is Simon. I'm the CTO and founder of PSB Advanced Technology. We're working on the decentralized wireless network infrastructure. Yeah, I know, that sounded crazy. It's a whole bunch of words. You're probably like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Well, look, let me tell you. It sounds something like this. Do you like to make money? Well, if the answer is yes, I'll ask you another question. Do you like passive income? If the answer is yes, we're going to lead you into the third one. Do you like making passive income without doing anything? Yeah, you heard me correct. I'm going to say it one more time. Do you like making money without doing anything? If the answer is yes, and then why haven't you scanned the QR code and signed up yet? Like, seriously, what are you waiting for? But just in case you're somebody that's a little bit like me and you're like, yo, Simon, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you are. Why should I scan this thing? Why should I trust you? Well, let's dive into that. Let's figure out what you're signing up for and why this could help you make a couple extra dollars each and every month. Connect the world, get paid. You heard it, right? My name is Simon. I'm the CTO and founder of PSB Advanced Technology. We're here to bridge the gap between IoT and you. There's this thing called LoRaWAN. And it's not a chick. Alright, I guess I gotta be gender neutral. Alright. But it's not one of my exes or anything like that. It stands for Long Range Wide Area Network. Okay? And we use this thing called a radio frequency, RF. And we communicate on a channel, like, walkie-talkie. You have like channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, and you have walkie-talkie and things like that. Alright? We communicate on a frequency band 915 for US North America. And this open band is available for everybody to use, right? So the community and a couple people came up with this idea. It was just like, is there a way we can take Bitcoin and IoT and put it together? That would be pretty sick. So then came the Helium Blockchain. The Helium Blockchain. The missing link to the IoT movement. Alright? You see, we started on IoT, the Internet of Things. I'm sure you've heard of that acronym. If you haven't, well, that's fine. It never really got past like the tech geek or the hobbyist or anything like that. So it's alright if you haven't heard of it. But it was started, about 10, 12 years ago, and everybody was focused on IoT. But at that time frame, everybody was just making the sensors, okay? So like these things like this, these are little sensors, stuff like that. They were just making the sensors, okay? This is another sensor from the block. Alright. My light just fell. We're just going to have to pause this video. Hold on. While everybody was focused on making sensors and applications, all these different things, that's cool. The cool thing about it was that, it was kind of expensive. You had to use either cellular data or wireless, and the sensor data just was like really small. Like you're talking about like, you know, the type of data like a Word document, you know, it's that size, real small size information. But then you're like, why am I paying for such expensive data plan when sensors are using like this really small amount of data? So no one really adopted IoT. It wasn't beneficial. Let's fast forward. 2020 comes around, right? Pandemic hits. Now, remote world. Everyone's like, oh shit, technology is important. We need to figure out how to do this. So blockchain was around, right? They started realizing, yo, you can use blockchain to incentivize behavior. Like literally, you can use blockchain to incentivize behavior. If you want somebody to do something, well, reward them for it. Like, time is valuable, all right? And we got to get over that notion of like, oh, I'm not going to pay you for your time or your knowledge. Like, that just needs to be assumed. And if you're somebody that expects to communicate with anybody and not return some type of incentive reward for their time or knowledge, yo, that's fucked up, for real. Like, that person shouldn't even ask you. You should be offering that, all right? Because you know, if this is something that you didn't know and now you do know now, all right? And if they're not charging you, you should still help them out. But anyway, so let's fast forward. So IoT, remote work, all these things are starting to become important, all right? SaaS, tech sales, all of these things now, that's priority list. If you don't know anything about technology, all right, you're the go-to right now. You're the subject matter expert. Let's start getting businesses tech ready, remote ready for this transition. And that's what's happening right now. Blockchain is transitioning the web from Web 2 to Web 3. All right. So how does Helium and IoT and you making passive income, how does this, like, where's the connection, right? You're saying a whole bunch of different things, but I don't see how it's connected. Well, let me tell you. My company, PSB Advanced Technology, we've collaborated with Mint H&T, and we're focused on creating new coverage zones for LoRaWAN and 5G network coverage. And the cool thing about it is this allows us to teach about IoT and blockchain, and at the same time have a real world use case at improving how we collect data, how we track data, how we obtain new data, how we analyze data, how we get notified from different things. All right. When that volcano went off not too long ago, it was picked up by our IoT network and by one of the sensors. All right. So there's value to having this information, and I call it PDS, Preventative Data Solutions. Utilizing IoT smart sensors to establish preventative data solutions so you can come up with the strategies ahead of the current or potential future vulnerabilities. Why wait till shit hits the fan to come up with a strategy plan? Instead, set up your business, your network, your community, your infrastructure, your industry, your warehouse, your restaurant, your barbershop, your art gallery, your library, your courthouse, whatever it is, your dealership, your storage unit, your rental properties, whatever it is, set it up with sensors now. Especially why data is cheap, while the infrastructure is cheap, you can get in, and at the same time, you can earn by providing the public network for these sensors. Because not only will you get use out of it yourself, your neighbors and your community and other businesses nearby will be able to take advantage of the coverage you're creating. So, what's the catch? Well, the catch is I'm trying to grow my company to become the leader in the IoT blockchain space as the first black-owned IoT blockchain company providing LoRaWAN and 5G coverage. And we offer you the ability to host one of our future spots. A future spots is a cool nickname for a Helium Hotspot. Yeah, I know, you can go buy a Helium Hotspot on your own. Good luck. And that's cool. And I will direct you, and we also offer consultation services for anybody looking to purchase their own hotspot or understand how to set up their own network. But if you don't have the funds to buy your own hotspot, or you're just like, hey, I'm doing so many other things, I want to help build out the network, I want to participate, and I want to make a couple extra dollars each month for literally not doing anything, well, contact us. We'll send out a hotspot to you. And the best part about it, if you want, you can learn about blockchain technology, because we'll set up a wallet with you so we can send HNT, or we get paid out in fiat. You get to pick. At the same time, you'll learn about IoT smart sensors and how you can use the network for yourself. Say you wanted to know how many times, your significant other or your kids sneak into your office or into the refrigerator or the pantry. Or maybe you just want to know how many people are coming into my barbershop. How many chairs am I cutting? How long are my cuts? Or maybe you want to know, how long does somebody stand in front of my painting? Or maybe you want to know, where are my kids playing inside in the development? I know they're around here somewhere in the neighborhood, but I don't know exactly where they are. And it would just give me peace of mind if, I can just go check on my phone just to make sure that they're safe. All of these things is possible with the People's Network. The network that we're building right now. We have 500,000 hotspots currently online, globally creating IoT LoRaWAN coverage. And people are earning every single day by becoming a community member of the People's Network. That's a nice nickname to it. So, let's get to this presentation, because this video is already super long and I'm sure you're like sleeping already. But for those that are still here and you're still watching, well, you're serious and you're probably ready to act. And you're probably going to get first dibs on getting a hotspot, because if anybody knows anything about crypto, blockchain, IoT, technology, mining right now, well, hardware comes and goes, and you need to be on the wait list. If not, you're pretty much not going to get anything. But anyway, let's move on. So, we've seen this before, where disruptive platforms have transformed the way people ride share, vacation, and even read the news. You guys remember this? You remember anyone born 85 or earlier, maybe in the 90s babies? Do you remember so many Sony Walkmans? Remember CD Walkmans? You remember the Microsoft Zune right before the iPod? Right? The Zune, it was this black square thing. Nobody really liked it. The wheel was weird. It made an ugly noise. It was purple and black. For some reason, people just didn't vibe with the Zune, But then the iPod came out, and everyone was just yo, I don't have to walk around with the CD case anymore. I don't have to walk around with literally all of my music inside the huge binder anymore. I don't need to pick just one CD to have to play all day. I can have like 500 songs on a little thing. Like, it was like, it changed everything for us. I mean, at that time, people were literally arguing about like, oh my gosh, there's only going to be one website when the World Wide Web started and AOL came out, and and that in the 90s, and then when digital music came out, everyone was just like, oh, there's only going to be one platform for digital music. Well, there's one leader, but there were multiple opportunities, and they weren't the beginning. There was this thing called Napster, that was super cool, super probably sketchy. That's when that whole illegal music, downloading music, time frame came. You didn't know, so like, we've transitioned so many times, and every time we transitioned, there's always pushback, and there's always a lot of people that just like, why do we gotta change anything? Like, everything is cool the way it is. Like, please, like, come on, I just learned how to, download and set up my modem and dial up. Now you're telling me I need to learn this thing called that, like, and I gotta use a phone to take a picture and an app and what's really funny, because like back in the day, like, everybody went from we like this is kind of fun. We went from like talking, all right, communication, to everyone stopped talking, to landlines, to beepers. Now I'm just gonna buzz you, right? Fax machines, really cool. Now we're gonna start typewriting and texting and sending emails, all right? Then text messaging, and everyone got smartphones, and then we're like, shit, we're gonna start talking again, because there was a time frame where it's just like, oh, you had a phone, but God forbid you call somebody on the phone. Like, you're only allowed to text somebody, like, if you call them, you text them, they'd be like, yo, what's up? And then you call them, and they don't answer the phone. You're just like, seriously, yo? Like, why the fuck didn't you, you just text me back. Why didn't you answer the phone, right? So, but then, like, so then we went to that phase, and now we're at remote working, and now we're going back to communicating and talking, but through video, okay? So before it was face to face. So you see how we kind of just went into a cycle, all right? And it's just gonna happen. It's just and that's what technology does. And we're gonna have multiple ways of doing things and communicating, but we're gonna have a future where basically it's gonna be simplicity that wins, all right? And that's what always wins with technology. I don't want to do anything. I'm lazy. So if I don't have to go and stand up and walk to the light switch to turn it on, and I can just say, hey, Alexa, hey, Google, hey, Siri, turn on the light, turn off the light, and that happens, and you're like, so mass adoption is not... All right, hey, Google, I'm done. I'm not talking to you. All right, stop. I probably should have thought about it ahead of time. Nah, because now all my devices are trying to talk to me. So, but anyway, we're transitioning into a world. I am not talking to you, Siri. Like, you really need to learn how to mind your business. Gosh, seriously, so rude. I am so sorry. This video is getting really long, and I probably lost all of you. But we've been here before, so stop acting like this is new, okay? Don't be afraid of new, but be ahead of the curve. Do your DD, of course. Make sure you're not getting hustled. But when there is an opportunity, it's the ones that act. Think about it. How many situations have you been where you're like, man, if I acted, and you knew if you acted, like you played out the scenario, but then all of a sudden, you realize that you're probably the only one doing it. Nobody else was talking about it. So you're like, if no one's talking about it, I don't want to be like you're nervous. You want that social approval all the time. You want that social approval, all right? But social approval might only give you like 1x, if that. Because by the time you got social approval, the edge is gone. It's too late. It's too late. So, you gotta make moves when the opportunities are there ahead of time, while everybody is just nervous over what is fear about again? Something doubt. I don't know. Afraid of doubt. I forgot how that phrase went. Fear. I forgot the acronym people would like put up for that. But anyway, my point is, stop being afraid of risk. Everything is risk. But there are things that can be good for the community and can be helpful to your world. And sensors is part of it. You already started. If you have an Alexa, if you have a Google, if you have one of these things in your house, and you kind of already started that home automation process. Well, now you can get paid for it, and you can also get you can set up a window and door sensor, and you don't even have to pay a monthly subscription for that data, and you get text messages sent to your phone. Hey, door was opened. So there's so many things right now, so many opportunities, and I'm here to I'm here to let you guys know about it. All right. So we've been here before. So it's happening again, right? Yeah, it's happening again, and now it's the future of wireless network, and it's gonna be powered by the people, not by the big telcos. This is our opportunity now. We have a chance. And I'm not trying to throw you guys fluff. I'm trying to be 100 right now. I'm for real. There is a 100% real opportunity that we can create a new network that we all win. And it's not a network that's going to be something where you can connect your laptop and your phone and binge watch movies and stuff like that. I mean, we got the 5G portion, and that's something cool. But I'm talking about LoRaWAN. I'm talking about sensors. See, I envision a future where everything is connected. I envision a future where we're going to be buying houses where the house is pre-built with LoRa-compatible sensors. And what do you mean by that, Simon? Well, what I mean is, the doors to every single bedroom. All right, there will be a window door sensor already built in within the door. There will be sensors already built in with the windows. Okay, you won't have to go buy sensors to then install. It would already be in the house. All right, appliances will be LoRa enabled. Okay, your cars will have sensors on the tire treads, on the gas tank, oil filters, windows and doors to let you know if you need your tires to be changed, if you're running low on gas, if the filter needs to be replaced. Yeah, all of that kind of has a sensor right now, all right? But this is something that can be used by everybody. So think about it like this. You're driving your car, and you're somebody, you do your oil changes, you change your tires, you try to keep up. You're not a mechanic, but you do what you got to do to make sure your car's running so you can go to and from where you got to go, right? But check this out. You're driving around town, you're driving around a community. It's a smart hub, it's a smart community. There's hotspots everywhere, there's future spots everywhere, all right? And your data is being sent, the sensor data, not your physical data, the sensor data. And what I mean by sensor data, I mean if the door's open, it would be on and off. That's it, not your name or anything crazy. So the dealership is, oh, wow. Oh, did you know our customer over in such and such town, our tires are low. I don't know if they know that right now. Hey, let's go ahead and send them a message and let them know their tire tread is super low, and let's try to prevent them from, run into a situation where they get a blown out tire or flat tire. Or maybe we're gonna let them know that their oil filter is super dirty. It's gonna be changed. Right now we have assumptions from time frame, of, all right, we should do an oil change every 3, 4, 5,000 miles on regular synthetic, maybe 8 to 10, 9,000 miles, right? We just know through time, and some sensors now and more expensive cars, but we can create that environment for everybody, not just a super elite, not just super rich, but for that world where everything is connected. And what I see to help enhance your future, technology to enhance you, not take over, not remove you from the job and put it in a robot. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about using technology to enhance you. See, we don't need to spend time on gathering that data when we can have sensors gather that data, and we can spend more time focusing on analyzing and coming up with the strategy for solution. All right? Or using that data for preventative data solutions. And that's what this is about. All right? This is about setting up the network infrastructure for a easier tomorrow, a more enhanced tomorrow, a more enhanced future, a more connected future. So here are the basics. The Helium Hotspot, we nickname the Future Spot, it creates wireless coverage for smart sensors. Our hosts have an opportunity to earn fiat or HNT. See, hosts can earn HNT rewards for sending data through the Helium network. So what do I mean by that? Just by using a network, having a sensor on the network being used. Excuse me. And also having a hotspot creating coverage, going through proof of coverage. And to use the network, users need to purchase data credits to send data through the network. So what does that mean? There's a few other videos where I show you about console and how you can manage your devices, and we'll go through another video later on about that. But there's these things called DC, which stands for data credits. And data credits, you only obtain data credits by purchasing it with HNT. So you utilize HNT, you get some data credits, and now those data credits are used so your devices can communicate on the network. Now, even the best part, monetize your roof. This is what I was talking about, right? I'm like, hey, you want to make some extra funds. You don't really want to do anything, but you have a location, you pay for internet, So you're like, how can I make some extra bucks each month? Well, you can become a Future Spot host. The Future Spot host is really that simple. You get a hotspot, you plug it in, we set up the port forward, boom, you start earning. It's really that simple. It's risk-free. There's no cost to you to participate. Like, really, at all. No catch. The only catch is we want to become the leader in the space, and we want to let you know about the opportunity. So by helping you win, you help us win. And you get to be paid in cash or HNT every single month. You'll have a professional installation. So I'll come out, we'll do all the legwork. You won't have to lift a finger. We'll have ongoing personalized support. We'll monitor and maintain the system to ensure maximum earnings. Literally, you do nothing. So you're like, yo, Simon, sign me up. Where's that QR code again? This is, yo. But wait, hold on, bro. For real, what's the catch? Like, come on. Like, why are you coming to me and giving me this opportunity right now? I know this world. Ain't shit come for free. Bro, fam, cuz, yo, I'm telling you, it's really it's really all about, I'm the crypto plug, I'm your Helium G, I'm trying to grow my company. We're trying to grow the people's network. Blockchain allows us to incentivize behavior. That's the point of it. The whole point is so you can earn a couple of dollars here and there to help us build out the new IoT network of the future. Think about it. If you could be like Bell Atlantic, before Verizon, in that situation, and all you had to do was host a hotspot to get at least a piece of the pie. I mean, but hey, that's me. I know where to act. This is a real opportunity. This is a real network. This is a real use case. There's a lot of other projects and crypto things and all this stuff that probably a lot of you are quite upset with right now. And I don't blame you. The markets are tough. But the one thing about our world right now and blockchain is that when you have a project that provides value to the community, I'm not worried about the markets at all, because it's not about it. It's about setting up the network so we can use it to enhance our future selves. Don't take my word for it. There are plenty of other people that's currently right now doing quite well hosting hotspots. And here are just a few. So, again, thank you for watching. Hey, there's that QR code again. My name is Simon. I'm focused on the Mid-Atlantic region in the US. It's my information. You can host a hotspot. Go host a future spot. Go ahead, get your phone, scan the QR code, fill out the form, and let's grow the IoT network of the future. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, man, show. I appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share this with your friends and family, and let them know about the opportunity. The opportunity about the people's network. Alright, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Have a good one.